President Joe Biden is about to start his first foreign trip since he took office. In a few hours' time, he'll be arriving in Cornwall here in the UK to take part in the G7 summit, which starts on Friday. Ahead of those crucial talks, which will focus on the pandemic and on climate change, our North America editor, Jake Sullivan, has been speaking to the US National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan.
If the administration were producing a bumper sticker for this trip, it would be "America is back," a point underlined by the President's National Security Advisor speaking exclusively to the BBC.
When we show up in Cornwall, we will be there to help lead the G7 in ending the pandemic. We will be there with incredible domestic growth to help power a global economic recovery. I think we will be showing through our deeds that the United States is capable right now, today, of actually delivering bold and decisive action to help solve problems that afflict people everywhere around the world.
One domestic issue where Joe Biden can be expected to weigh in is on Northern Ireland, where the US is watching with some unease British attempts to amend or renegotiate the Northern Ireland Protocol that puts a de facto border for trade between mainland Britain and the province.
Whatever way they find to proceed must, at its core, fundamentally protect the gains of the Good Friday Agreement and not imperil that. And that is the message that President Biden will send when he's in Cornwall.
And if he had any indication that it would imperil the Good Friday Agreement, would that jeopardize a future US-UK trade deal?
I don't want to sit here today and negotiate in public around linkage or make some claim or threat. I would just say that our concern runs very deep on the Northern Ireland issue.
It had been widely touted that a 15-month-old travel ban on Britons and Europeans entering the US would be scrapped by President Biden at the G7 summit. But that is clearly not going to happen anytime soon.
When are we going to find out about the reopening of the borders to allow people from the UK to travel into the US?
I can't give you a time frame on it, I'm afraid. I have to defer to the objective evidence-based process, and those of us at the White House don't dictate that process, don't shape that process, because it's left in the hands of the professionals.
As final preparations are made in Cornwall, there'll be relief among G7 leaders to see a more familiar style of American president. Less isolationist, more supportive of international bodies, less capricious. But there's unease too about how reliable a partner the US will be in the long term. Jake Sullivan, BBC News.